Hello and welcome to our new PowerApps tutorial. Today we'll briefly explain what is the Common Data Service and how to create a custom entity in PowerApps. We'll take you through all the necessary steps, and at the end we import it into our newly created custom entity using an Excel file. Without any further delay, let's go see how we can make this happen. The Common Data Service is a set of standard entities that support common business scenarios that connect to Dynamics 365 application data. We can also create custom entities specific to our organization and populate them with data that we import from lists in SharePoint, Excel, or from Power Query. We can then use PowerApps to build applications using this data. It is also worth mentioning that Dynamics 365 applications, such as Dynamics 365 Sales, Service, and Marketing, use Common Data Service to store and secure data used by the applications. Due to that, we can build apps using PowerApps and Common Data Service directly against our core business data already used within Dynamics 365, without the need for integrations with the core business. Most of the times, it is a good idea to use standard entities and attributes as they are intended. But to meet the business needs, we can extend the functionality of standard entities by creating one or more custom entities to store information that's unique to the organization. Entities within Common Data Service can use server-side logic and validation to ensure the data quality, and those can fall under these categories. Business rules. Business rules validate data across multiple fields and entities and provide warning and error messages regardless of the app that's used to create the data. Business process flows. Business process flows guides users to ensure they enter data consistently and follow the same steps every time. Business process flows are currently supported only for model-driven apps. Workflows. Workflows automate business processes without requiring user interaction. Business logic with code. Business logic supports advanced developer scenarios that extend the application directly through code. As for the security in the Common Data Service, we can count that the data is securely stored and users can only see it if we grant them access. A role-based security based on the Dynamics 365 system allows us to control access to entities for different users within the organization. To be able to create a custom entity, we go to the PowerApps homepage and sign in to PowerApps. On the menu, expand data and select Entities, and then select New Entity. Next, we provide the display name, and in the primary field section, we enter the name for the field. After that, we hit the Create button. Now let's add a few more fields to our custom entity. To do that, we select Add Field and enter the necessary information. As a data type for this field, we are going to choose an option set. For option set, select the drop-down and select New Option Set. In here, enter the several options we want and select Save. Once the option set has saved, we set the default value and if check is required. And finally, hit Done. After this, we are going to add a few more fields, but with simpler data types. After we have completed adding the fields, we select Save Entity in the bottom right corner. After creating our entity, let's populate it by using an Excel spreadsheet. Select the drop-down arrow to the right of Get Data and select Get Data from Excel. Select Upload, locate the file and select Open. Now we have to select Mapped Fields. Map the following prospect fields to the associated ones. Hit Save Changes at the top and then select Import. that's about it. We can quickly check if the data has successfully been imported into our custom entity. To do that, we select Entities, select our entity, and then select Data. And as you can see, all the data has been imported successfully. And with that, we end today's tutorial. Now you should be able to understand a bit better the concept of the Common Data Service and how to create a custom entity in PowerApps. Thank you very much for watching, and please join us next time for more OutPower tutorials. See you soon.